welcome. This will be a channeled message, a tarot reading for you, and I hope or trust that it found you at the right time. And we're just going to dive in right away. In this reading, I am using it's a fairy tale tarot deck. I like it. I was feeling drawn to use it because the illustrations, for the most part, are a little bit more lighthearted than some other decks, and I felt that might be appropriate for this reading. Asking Spirit if there is a particular message that somebody could benefit from hearing right now, a collective could benefit from hearing right now. Nothing has come out yet. Let's see. I was starting to feel like giving up. Maybe that's part of the reading. Yeah, I was feeling a little forlorn there for a moment. Okay, we have two cards. The Child of Crystals and the Seven of Wands. Let me just get one more card to kind of start this off. Well, yeah, I'm definitely getting this feeling of like forlorn, of grief, or yeah. So in the Seven of Wands, there's this little fairy being, and she's sitting inside this flower, and she is kind of leaning forward or looking down. There's a sadness to this. And again, that word that keeps coming up, forlorn. And yet she is surrounded by these beautiful flowers and these beautiful butterflies. So there's this hope or this promise that things can look up, or they can transform, or they can get better. The other card was the Child of Crystals, which is, it's a huckleberry fin. He's sitting by a pond or some water, and he's fishing. He's accompanied by a little raccoon character, but it was upside down. So it may feel like some kind of adventure or a venture or a journey has like come to a sudden stop or a halt. I just saw 333 on the clock. Oh, interesting. This Peter Pan was coming up earlier today. That is interesting. Yeah, so the Peter Pan card in this is akin to the Chariot card in the traditional tarot. And again, it's this energy of like a journey into like another realm, like Never Neverland, into a place of escape. Yeah, this like escapism, this realm of not wanting to see reality for what it is, or not wanting to be affected by reality negatively, and so going into this fantasy world or fantasy land to get away from it. And maybe that fantasy has come to a halt, or it's ending, and there's a grief around it that like you have to return to the physical reality or the 3D reality, that consensual reality. And it's hard. It's a difficult transition. Um, yeah, the archetype of Peter Pan is interesting. Um, there's a theory that he is the god Pan. Um, Pan was like a mischievous, kind of cunningly intelligent character. Um, and yeah, those attributes are definitely attributed to Peter Pan, who um, plays games. That's the whole idea of Never Neverland. It's like one big never ending game of childhood. And the children who are taken by Peter Pan or who join Peter Pan are those who do not want to grow up. They do not want to face reality or face the inevitability of growing, of maturing. And in the end of the story, Wendy actually decides that she does want to grow up after going through the adventures with Peter Pan, because she realizes that's not for her. Staying a child is not for her, which is a happy ending, because Peter Pan is he's a bit of a complicated fellow, and anybody who fully trusts him or follows him through his like his immaturity, his inability to grow and to change is problematic. So I'm getting that there are themes of that somewhere in your life. It could be you or it could be somebody else. But again, it's the archetype of the chariot. So some kind of, it could be a maturity is happening, like something you are maturing as a result of going through a particular journey or a particular adventure into another way of seeing things, another way of doing things, and you've come out of it with the desire to like overcome a certain aspect of yourself, to like be victorious over a certain aspect of yourself that needs to be integrated into your reality. I want to see if I can get some more cards to clarify this a little bit more. Yeah, oh, and I think also the energy of Peter Pan is this not wanting to grow up, but not wanting to commit. This could be something here, like perhaps a relationship where somebody is refusing to take the next step. They're refusing to fully commit to the relationship. You could also take that as it being yourself, not wanting to fully commit to yourself in some way. And the Two of Swords, there's this like dueling energies or two people, but it's energy that are conflicting and bouncing off one another, and nothing is moving forward, but something is stagnant, and there's conflict between two opposing ideas or two opposing thought forms. And then we have the High Priestess, which in this is the Fairy Godmother reversed. Something is hidden, like something is hidden from your intuitive sight. And there's like this not knowing what comes next, or not knowing what's around the corner. I feel like it could be connected to, if there is somebody in your reality who is unwilling to commit, unwilling to honor you in a relationship, that because you've kind of acquiesced to their the way their desires and the way they like to do things, which is not honoring you, and therefore you're not honoring yourself. Your intuition is taking a bit of a back seat right now because you're so fixated on the person that, yeah, your intuition isn't able to come through as easily. Um, hmm. Yeah, what else? What else? What else? What else? But this is an important journey. This is a really important lesson for for reconnecting with that intuition that is innately yours. It's something that you have strength in, but somehow what you're experiencing right now is like that's being like tabled for a purpose, like it's happening for a reason, so that when you reconnect with your intuition, something like it's like going to be like a light bulb moment, like an aha moment. The next card that came out was the Moon, which is a Cinderella card. So, yeah, again, it kind of came out sideways. So this idea that something is hidden, something is out of reach for you intuitively, it's in the darkness, it's in the unconscious realm for now. But eventually you will retrieve it, and this journey is designed for you to be able to retrieve whatever that is. I'm getting like the imagery of moonlight being cast on something, on you or different objects. And yeah, moonlight casts shadows, and the shadow is the parts of us that are kind of like rejected or not integrated. They could be negative things, and the interesting thing about a shadow is that you need light in order to see it. And I'm seeing this like moonlight like shining down on something and then casting different shadows. Let's see if I can have a little bit more. What's working against you right now? Oof. So cards are difficult to maneuver sometimes. Sorry, it's just taking a while to get through them. Okay. The Guardian of Swords is this angelic being, Guardian of Swords. You do not realize how protected you are at this time. It's something, I don't know, maybe that's hard for you to believe or it's hard for you to comprehend, but there is like a protective force shielding you at this time. And even though it may feel like you may feel really forlorn and lost in this, like you even may feel like you have lost yourself, you are so protected by the angelic realms, or the whatever you want to call them, the spiritual realms, whatever word you have for it. There's yeah, like you are safe. You're safe and you're held, and that is what is ultimately going to help you through this, is that you are held. This is purposeful. What's working for you right now? So yeah, I asked what was working against you, and that was the card that came out. It's not that you are being protected, that it's working against you. It's like your mind is working against you. Your mind can't comprehend that that is a possibility right now. That like maybe what you're experiencing does feel quite dark, and so it's hard to understand that light is there, but it is. It's might be hard to see and feel right now. What is working for you right now? You just got the lullaby. Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes. That could be important. It's interesting because a baby just came out. This is the Earth card, the Earth Child, or sorry, the World card in the traditional tarot. So something is coming to like a major cyclical end, like a major cycle is being tied up here. It will be. It may not feel like that right now, but this is what you're working toward. And the other card that came out was the Child of Hearts. In this depiction, I think it's good, I don't know, Goldilocks type figure, but she's peering into this really like happy and cozy and creatively blessed home with these flowers in the window. So yeah, this is Goldilocks because there's the three bears in the background over here. This is about like possibly a visitor coming to visit you in the near future that could really help shift your perspective on all of this right now. Now, all of these things that you're experiencing, they might not be very like personal experiences. It could be something that's happening in the outer collective that is feeling quite dark and like bogging you down. And so that could be the thing. And so I feel like there's going to be a person who enters your life soon, a guest, a visitor of some kind, who might like help shift the perspective or like lighten the mood. And yeah, that's what I'm getting, is that like this childlike energy or like laughter, humor could really benefit you right now. That could be something that you could really use to lighten your heart and your soul. Yeah, like going back to the Huckleberry Finn character, this like it's this energy of like mischief also with the Peter Pan. Find ways to embody that like childlike, playful, mischievous way of interacting with the world. It could help you understand something from a different perspective by like putting on a different persona, or like a, you know, it's could still be you, but just like a more lighthearted, comical, childlike persona can help you see the world through a different lens. Or if you can't do that, surround yourself with people who are able to do that, and that could be going back to this visitor card. Maybe you're just, maybe there is no visitor, but you could go out and like find somebody, or like find a friend, call on a friend who gives you that beautiful, lighthearted feeling, interaction. Okay, are there any more cards that would be helpful right now? That was too many. Yeah, and also with the Goldilocks card, just to remember to do things or give yourself things that make you feel like cozy and at home and taken care of. Taking care of yourself right now is going to be very important. Sleep, proper food. Whoa, whoa. That was too many. I don't know if any more cards. I don't know if we need any more from this. Whoa, whoa. They're going everywhere. That's way too many cards. Okay, no more of those, but I'm going to pull an oracle card. By the book, but it's reversed. Don't do things by the book right now. A different way of doing things is going to benefit you through this passage through life. Some other way of doing things, like just outside of the box way of doing things is going to help in this case right now. And I think that goes back to that, like, approaching life from a more lighthearted perspective or a comical perspective. Observer. It's reversed as well. So, I'm getting that, like, you've done maybe too much observation, like you've been watching things too much. It could be things on social media or just on the internet somewhere. Take a break from that, go outside, read a book, have some water, have some food. And then the last card was higher power. And just, it's a reminder to lean into that higher power, the divine, whatever that connection means to you. Try to embrace that or connect with that or connect with your higher self. Your higher self is there to hold you through times that feel dark or chaotic or uncertain. And that's going back to this, like, angelic card of protection. You are protected, you are loved, you are held. Don't forget that. You are protected because you are chosen. You are one of the chosen ones. And your work here, your divine path is so important. And if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. You're learning and you will find out. If you do know, try to remember what that is and what you the path that you started walking, that you have already started walking. Try to return to that if you have forgotten it momentarily, but don't be hard on yourself. I'm not being hard on you. I see you, and the outside world, at least at this time that I'm recording this, it's a lot. It's heavy, it's chaotic, and so it's very understandable that you are feeling these things. That's it. That's all I'm going to say for now. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.